We are back with another war video today. I know I am extremely behind, but this is the final war of season 54. I think it's 54. Obviously, the season's been over for an extended period of time. I've been pretty busy with holiday stuff. Then I was busy trying to knock out the Necropolis, but we are finally back for this final war video to wrap up this season. We have a pretty quick war, just 5 fights. We're going to be using Havok here for this first fight. Pretty nothing fight. I had an extra spot, so I wanted to bring Havok here. White Tigers just for the extra energy boost for Silk. And I think all the fights, I believe all the fights after this are all just Silk fights. So this fight, pretty straightforward. We're going to build to our special 3 and throw it when we have it. We're going to bait his special ones only. We're going to take the last part of it into block as someone suggested so that I get the Neuros on me. That way we can start to have our plasma start rolling. There he obviously has his crushed, so we don't want to deal with that. We're going to stick an intercept. We're going to bait out one more special. He's almost dead. We're going to get a couple more neurotoxins on us. When I bait out one more special, as you can see, the plasmas are detonating though, and he's kind of chipping away from that. And we're going to throw our special 3 here, and that should be the fight. So, pretty easy fight. Silk probably would have worked. It would have been a little bit slow. But, you know, it's Onslaught. If you can bring a proper counter, not a bad idea to do so. Next, we're going to throw on our science boosts. As we're using Silk the rest of the war. Which will be our final war using Silk for a while. Obviously, she will be banned the entirety of next season. Almost, I would almost guarantee it, but you know, never know. So I might go for a full cosmic ban again. But this fight, super easy. Nothing going on. Obviously, the heal box we're getting us from healing. We want to be aware of the debuffs on us as they could cause our parry to not stick. Otherwise, nothing fight. Should steamroll it. Did I throw a Grey Boost on? I threw a Power Start 1. Yeah, I think I just threw that because I like using a Grey Boost no matter what. So, obviously, a regen's not going to work with the heal block, and I really don't think I needed an interval for this fight. Here, we're going to Dex the special 2. If we mistimed it, you know, our auto evade would have kicked in. We're going to Relic here, full combo into the special 2. And that should be it. So down goes Mojo. Super easy fight. Yeah. Moving along. Yeah, they had a Dani here on no 22. Kind of odd placement. Also, for this war, I guess I didn't give any context. This was a win and in for Masters, so we needed to win this war, or else we would not be finishing Masters. We'd finish outside it. We were in the final spot of Masters going into this war. Jugg2 is... They finished Masters before. I wouldn't say that's where they typically... Sometimes they finish Masters. This is a war we should win. Let's just put it that way. No disrespect to Jugs, but we should definitely beat them. So, yeah. Still, got to take every war serious. We want to boost up big. I am running max boosts. Again, can't really afford any mistakes, especially with this tactic. So we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. Here we get a Relic. Full combo into the heavy, into the special 2 cancel. And that should be all she wrote. So down goes Dani. Again, odd placement, doesn't really do much. Next up, we have Dust, of course. I hate this fight. I don't think anyone likes this fight. But, yeah. Power Start 1, which we saw, we ran last one. We're going to keep it rolling here. And we want to try and hit an intercept and then get to our special 3. I can't remember if I screwed this one up. I know I've been pretty poor, honestly, this season with this fight. I haven't died, but yeah, it's not been pretty. So here, we're going to stick a parry. Full combo. We get one more free parry. And there it is. Now she's unblockable the rest of the fight. We're already up at our special 3. So we want to bait this out. Now we want to hit intercept, which we do not. Oh, there we go. Okay, we did hit the intercept. And we even shrugged the power sting. All right, this one's going really well, actually. So yeah, maybe I do in this fight well. I'd probably take power sting the next one. But we will have a lot of debuffs, so they shouldn't hurt too much. Again, I prefer doing 2 full combos. Heavy, relic, full combo, heavy, and she's down. Didn't even get to throw special too. So yeah, actually, that was my cleanest one this season. So yeah, I'm good. But yeah, obviously that was a super easy fight. The White Tiger helped us get to our special 3 faster, which is helped us close the fight out quicker as well. This final fight, Mangog, super common placement. Done this 1,000 times. We're good at invul. Final one of the season. I don't think I actually had to use by any units. Again, this was an abbreviated season, so that makes sense. I do think actually, after I said I was good for doing well in dust, I think I do make a mess of this one. I think I miss a parry or something. I think he throws a special too. Yeah, he didn't want to throw a special one at the beginning. Heavy. Oh yeah, we just lose our invul. Thankfully he didn't crit, else that would have really hurt. I don't think we would have died, but yeah, it would have sucked, obviously. Trying to bait a special too. He doesn't want to play ball. Here we get our heavy. Gonna go for it. We do have one more hit on the invul, so we could tank a special 3. Again, with all the debuffs, if he throws a special 3, we're probably fine. One special 3 won't kill us. We're gonna do our typical rotation, 2 full combos. One more. Heavy into the relic. Full combo. Heavy into the special 2, and that is gonna end the fight. So, minor mistake there, but we were fine, and that ends our war season. So 5-0, decent war for me. We did end up winning this war. I don't think it ended up being very close. I think we had 2 deaths, and once they realized they weren't going to win the war, they didn't boost as much because obviously they were going to be pushed into P1, and in regards to what happened, they were going to be P1. So yeah, pretty happy with our season of getting masters. I think we performed fairly well as an alliance. So we definitely deserved masters. I think we were top 10, about around 10 in terms of performance, in terms of quantity of deaths. So and attack bonuses. So yeah, pretty happy with our alliance performance. And we'll have to see how we can handle next season with the different bands. Again, this tactic is super straightforward, and we're gonna have Luke Cage available the entire season. So likely a lot of the silk fights will just become Luke Cage fights, which is completely fine. But now we'll jump to final stats of the season. All right. Now that we're back with the stats. I did end up going Deathless this season, 54 fights, 9 fights, 9 war seasons, so we were on pace for low 70s. Yeah, so pretty good fight quantity. Fight type, decent breakdown, 35 path, 10 shared, 9 mini. No bosses. I think Mike took every boss this season. Usually Mike takes most of them. If not Mike, I've done it. B's done it. Usually one of the 3 of us will cover the bosses. In terms of tier 1 record, again, Deathless season helped increase us. We're almost back to that 98% solo rate, which I would hopefully like to get back to. So we'll see how we do next season. In terms of champions used, obviously big lift from Silk. She accounted for more than half our fights. She was going to be dominant for this tactic with the whitelist, so no surprise there. I tried to take a good amount of our hard Silk fights, just because I'm pretty comfortable with her. I use her most seasons regardless, so it just made sense for me to do that. Crossbones still got a good amount of fights, taking some of the hazard shift, a couple photons. Yeah, I mean, X-Bones is fantastic, and he's going to get a good amount of fights for me no matter what season it is. Ironheart with 3 fights. I think she had the Onslaught mini and then maybe a dust or 2. There was another fight. Hulkling, he had his 1 war. I haven't used Hulkling in a long time, so it was nice to use him. Nefaria, I didn't end up taking any of Nefaria fights, even though he was whitelisted. Mine's not duped, and we have plenty of other people with rank 3 Nefarias that do have theirs duped, so it just made sense to send him more. Havok had I think 2 Onslaught fights. Kushala. I don't even remember where I used Kushala. Wild Magneto had 1 fight. Cassie had the 1 fight. And then Mole Man and Iron Man also had 1 fight apiece. So, not as balanced of a spread as we've seen in previous seasons. But that's every time there's a decay season. The previous 2, I had a super heavy load for 2 champs only or 1 champ only. So, no surprise here. Like I said, we did finish Masters. I think our final spot, I think we were 16th. We moved to 15th after a dock. Again, this was a while ago. So yeah, I think we ended up 15th. So yeah, happy with our performance as an alliance. Next season should be easy again with Decay, but obviously we'll have to do our best to make sure we finish Masters again. I think I'm going to do maybe a count tour, new rank 3 video or something. Maybe sometime later this week, just to give a roundup of the year kind of, and share my new rank ups that I've done, as I had Cyber Weekend rank ups, I had Necropolis stuff, Banquet stuff, so there's a lot of new rank 3s that I've done and I'm going to do. But that will do it for this video though. Thank you for watching.